What is going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. So my brother and sister, they're hanging out at my house today. My brother was checking out the collection with this cute little guy. He is my nephew. And he, no joke, came into the main room and literally started screaming and crying. And we later found out why.
Which statue was scary?
This one.
And what was on his hands?
Eyes.
This statue with the eyes on his hands?
So that's my cute little nephew. He was super scared, literally screaming, I want to get out of here. I want to get out of here because of the Pan's Labyrinth pill, man. I love that, folks. Alrighty, now let's get to business. So later today is the Prime 1 Showcase event. So if you haven't already, there is a video already in my YouTube channel under live section where I have the video where I'll be going live and doing reactions and we can talk about the event. But I didn't want to talk about this since it just went up for PO officially by Bluebox Hyper. So you can message them on Facebook or Instagram. But this is their second version of Pennywise. So as you know, I have their first version, which came with no base. I got the Prime 1 Pennywise half scale, sold the half scale statue, kept the base for my bust, added a 3D IT logo, and, you know, that's mine. And now this is version 2.0, which they have indicated they'd be making. So this one, it looks like a staircase base, more or less. So quite a simple base. You know, it's okay. I think there is way cooler things they could have did. So I would say in general, the base is disappointing in my opinion. Now, it does have that Pennywise logo, which is, you know, like similar to my Nun logo where you could just, you know, place it anywhere next to the statue on it. So I like that. I think they did a great job on that. And I actually want to buy that. So I'm asking them if I could buy that right now. So I like that. Now, the body itself, you know, forget the head for a second. That body is the exact same body as my bust. It is the same mold, the same clothing, same everything. So that is nothing new. The base is new, you get that, which like I said, I don't think it's the best base. I think that there's way better things. This is very simple. I'd rate that base like 2 out of 10. You know, and then the real reason you're buying this is for the portrait, not the body or base. The back, this is exactly how my bust is as well, just so you're aware. Now on the back, looks like they did brick wall. You know, and here's the bust without the base because it looks like it's separate. So they might even just sell you just the base. Like if you own the first version, you want to buy the base and the logo, I bet you they'd sell it. So this does have the light up eyes, just like my current Pennywise does. And this is from the projector scene, you know, when they're looking at old images and Pennywise came out and basically did this face where he opened his mouth, you know, these tons of little teeth came out. So it's like shark teeth, like 3 layers on the top, 2 layers on the bottom. You can kind of see the tongue. It looks absolutely phenomenal. You know, this looks just like out of the movie. Yeah, there's the logo with like blood dripping. I think it looks awesome. The hair looks great. I think they did a great job on that. The sculpt is perfect. There's really nothing to complain about when it comes to this. You got the glass eyes. I'm pretty sure that's acrylic teeth. They look amazing. You know, silicone tongue, immaculate paint app. I don't know the pricing on this, but I'm guessing 2 to 2.5 thousand. But I definitely think it's worth it. You know, it's probably going to be limited to less than 50. You know, my original one was 30. But overall, I do think they did a really good job on this. Very impressed. If you don't own the first one, you don't own a Pennywise bust, this is definitely a pickup. I think even owning the first one, this is still like something I would pick up if I had the space and money for it. Now, I personally am not going to be buying this, you know, due to space and money. But also, I have the ECC Pennywise, which has that portrait. So I don't need to buy an entirely new bust to get that portrait because I got it on my 1/3 scale. But overall, I think Bluebox did a killer job. Definitely, you know, awesome they made this Pennywise. I think they did a really good job. So props to them. Another absolutely amazing piece that they've done. Again, I do think there's lots of improvements they could have done. If it was me, completely change the base. 2, add some hands and have him holding a balloon like a Infinity Studio style bust, I think that would be much cooler. But they decided to keep the exact same body, probably because, they don't have to sculpt anything new. They already have the molds and the clothing, so it's really kind of an easy. The only thing they really had to do was make the base, which would be easy, and then that portrait, which they probably could have used the old Pennywise head shape, like the forehead, and kept the eyes, and really just sculpt this part and then do a different styled hair. So it's actually not too difficult to do, I would think. I don't know. I mean, I don't make these. I'm just assuming this. But overall, great job, Bluebox. Definitely love it. And then here is my Pennywise, bust. As you can see, exact same body. And then this is my base, the Prime 1 half scale. I'd love to get that Pennywise logo, throw it right there. I think that'd look great. And then here's the ECC. Very similar, obviously. The multiple layers of teeth, glass eyes, the hair. Like this base is a masterpiece. Both these bases are masterpieces, and this is much what I prefer. So I don't think the new Pennywise tops mine by any means. I mean, mine is an absolute masterpiece with that base. But I do like this one, and I think it's a great pickup for those who don't own this one. And I think, what would look really cool as well is if I had the new Pennywise like right there, and then this in the middle. Both the busts with this in the middle would be sick. But I don't have space nor the funds extra for that. But, Bluebox is legit, folks. This is extremely good customs. Definitely well worth it. So I, think it's really good. So, yeah. I would definitely jump on that if you're a horror collector. Yeah, and there is Pale Man, in case you guys forget. That is who freaked out my nephew. So, yeah, later today, Prime 1, Showcase 3. We're going to see Terminator, Dragon Ball Z. Be sure to join me, give live reactions, talk about it. Definitely going to be an awesome, epic show. So I'll see you guys tonight. Later.